Hello and welcome to Science 137 at American Military University. This is Introduction to Meteorology. I'm Deke Arndt. I'm one of the instructors. I'm your instructor for this semester. This will be a 16-week course throughout early 2012. I'm brand new at this video thing. I think it's a great idea. American Military University has been encouraging this for quite a while and decided to jump in this semester. And so bear with me. I'm probably not going to be very good. But we'll try to focus on some key concepts and hopefully give some pointers and some advice on what areas to study as the quizzes and exams come up. So I am brand new. This is my attic, so yeah, those are my Christmas lights that are needing to be put up. So this is kind of an amateur production. Bear with me. So this is week one, and the topics in week one are really simple. What is meteorology? What is weather? What is climate? And how is our atmosphere structured? So it's really diving in to what are we going to get into in the 15 weeks that follow in this course. And so some basic take-home points are, first of all, weather versus climate. Meteorology is the study of the atmosphere and the weather it produces, and so the weather part is going to take a huge precedence in this course over climate. Climate is a new, or not a new, but an interesting subset of meteorology, and it's a connection point between meteorology and a lot of other sciences. But we're mainly concerned here with the weather. We'll get into climate late in the course. But weather is, what you can observe and see on a given day. And that's, what is the current temperature? What are the winds doing? There's a list in the Aaron's book of 7 features that kind of encapsulate what weather is, and that's a great list. And so meteorologists are basically involved in either tracking or predicting or understanding or researching how those elements fit together to produce the weather that we have today. Some meteorologists are specialists in just one of those areas, and that's great. But what we're going to do in this course is just take a broad overview of the entire package. So that's one point to take is weather versus climate. The other major feature from this week to take home is the structure of the atmosphere. What are the different levels of the atmosphere, starting with the tropopause at the bottom, troposphere at the bottom. The bottom layer is the troposphere, not the tropopause. The tropopause is the top of the troposphere. Sorry about that. It's several tens of thousands of feet thick, and that's where all of the weather occurs. So pretty much the vast majority of operational meteorologists and most of the research meteorologists are concerned with the troposphere. That's the first of the several layers of the atmosphere that are listed in that book. And that's where all the weather occurs. That's where almost all the water vapor and moisture is. That's where exciting things happen, and that's where we're going to be spending the entire semester. The other layers are important to the overall structure of the atmosphere. They're important in the long term. The climate people are actually pretty sensitive to some things that go on in the stratosphere. But meteorology mainly is concerned with the troposphere. Again, that's the lowest layer of the several layers on Earth. That's where we live and work and do business, and that's where the weather happens. Just to foreshadow a quiz question, make sure you know which layer of the atmosphere the weather occurs in, and make sure you know which layer of the atmosphere is just above that layer. So the lowest 2 layers are the ones to be focused on. One other topic related to the atmosphere is the composition of the atmosphere. So know which gases make up the atmosphere, and the 2 major gases are nitrogen and oxygen. Another major player in the weather part of meteorology is water vapor. So where water vapor is or isn't can often really make big differences in the weather. There's also some trace gases that are important, especially in climate. Carbon dioxide is one of those, methane. There's actually a lot of argon running, or relatively a small amount, less than 1%, but compared to the trace gases, there's a lot of argon, but it's pretty meaningless in a meteorology sense. So those are the biggies: nitrogen and oxygen. Water vapor makes a huge difference in meteorology, and then carbon dioxide is important as you get into the climate stuff, and we'll talk about that late in this semester. And again, welcome to the course. Really admire what you're doing. Those of you who are adults who are returning to education to pursue higher ed, I really admire it. Those of you who are active duty, thank you for your service, and please stay safe and enjoy this course. One other thing, this is a science elective. I know it's not many folks in this course are pursuing a science degree, so it will be graded as an elective course. There are a few tough questions that involve the physics of the atmosphere, but most of the assignments are about a general understanding. You know, how do the pieces fit together? And we'll try to minimize the amount of math that goes into this semester. That's it from me. I promise to try to get better in the 15 weeks that follow, and I welcome you to the course, and I'm glad you're here.